Welcome to Tim Conley Drums. I want to start off by telling you guys a quick story, and then I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes of the Super Bowl halftime show. One of my students, his name is David, he comes once a month for 2 hours. And we had a lesson yesterday. And it was a great lesson. It was really eye-opening for him. He learned a lot. His enthusiasm is infectious, and I really enjoy teaching him. And he lives, fairly far away, but he drives and does that 2 hours once a month. And I really appreciate him and the effort that he's making to educate himself. And I really enjoy teaching him. But one thing he said to me yesterday in regards to a video that I put out a little while ago, as he's a subscriber to my channel, he said, Tim, one of your videos where you were talking about what you were going to do in your channel and you weren't sure what to do and you're trying to please your audience and everything. And what he said to me was, you do you. Do the videos that you enjoy, do the videos that you like. Now, I've had a few commenters actually say that to me. And, I took the advice. But yesterday, when somebody, it's different when somebody writes a comment versus, sorry, I got a hair here, versus somebody in person. I don't know. It made me think when he said that to me. And I think he's 100% correct. So I'm just going to do me. That's how I'm moving forward. And David, if you get a chance to see this, I want to thank you for putting that into my brain, and I thought a lot about what you said. And I'm the type of person that really listens to people, and I sometimes dismiss it, and sometimes I take it. In this particular case, I really took your advice to heart. Now, being me, doing me, one of the things about me is I really take character, integrity, honesty, all these things, I really take them seriously. And I need to apologize to somebody. And I'm going to do that right now. And that person I've never met, but I've made some comments about him that maybe I was out of line. So I'm going to put it out there right now that about the halftime show, I thought Bad Bunny did a great job. And I just did a video about the Grammys, and I said he was garbage. And a few people commented saying, some people agreed with me. Some people said, oh, he's not garbage, whatever. My usual response is, well, that's my opinion. But I'm going to say this. I'm not really a fan of his music. I am a fan of Latin music, Afro-Cuban music, Brazilian music, island music. I'm a huge fan of all that music. I've studied with some amazing drummers, Ernie Porthouse, Kevin Dempsey in my younger days, Chuck Silverman in my younger days, and of course, Memo Acevedo. And all those guys, as well as many others as well, taught me how to play Afro-Cuban, Brazilian, the reggaeton, which was featured in that that halftime show last night. The reggaeton was front and center. So, fun beat to play. Anyways, I want to apologize to Bad Bunny because not only was the show spectacular in so many ways, I really liked his message. He brought so many countries together. He represented Puerto Rico, his own country. He mentioned Canada, which was really awesome. And it was really a 10 minutes of uniting, bringing people together, love, getting rid of hatred. There's so much hatred out there in the world right now. And I really took his message to heart. And I really enjoyed it. I loved it when he gave his Grammy to that little Latino boy representing Liam, who was taken by ICE. And I really, really liked that. I thought that was really awesome. I loved how he had some special guests. Ricky Martin, I was really surprised. I'm looking at it going, is that Ricky Martin? And it was. And, Lady Gaga, I'm not a fan particularly of all these artists, but I appreciate the love. I appreciate the effort. I mean, the 1,000 people that work behind the scenes to make this happen. Can you imagine being the guy that's got to figure out and network all those in-ear monitors for everybody? I would not want that job. No pressure. No pressure. That was insane. Having to put all that together. And, Bad Bunny is the feature, but it's all the people that were on stage. It was all the people that made the props, that made the sets. It's all the people behind the scenes that choreograph and organize. There's so much work that goes into these things that this time around, I gotta be me. And being me means that I'm gonna show love and happiness for something that I actually came into it with a slightly bad attitude. And that Grammy video, I had a little bit of a bad attitude. I wasn't still not happy with the Grammys, don't get me wrong. But Bad Bunny as a human being showed compassion, love, bringing things together. And I really enjoyed watching him. And it doesn't matter that the music is not in English. Who cares? Some Latino music that I enjoy is salsa, Afro-Cuban merengue, cha-cha-cha, mambo, Brazilian samba, Brazilian portito alto. I mean, I love all that stuff. And nobody's speaking English, but it doesn't matter. Music is not about a language. Music is a language itself. So it doesn't matter if the song is in Spanish or it's in German or it's in any language. It doesn't matter. It's immaterial. It's what does that music make you feel? How does that music make you feel? And this music, of course, makes you want to dance. And of course, we have the legendary reggaeton beat, which we all love. And it's a very popular beat. It comes from the islands, and it's a fantastic dancing kind of a poppy groove, featured in Calypso mainly, but they've altered it in the sense that they brought it over to the United States, Canada, Europe, and so many artists use that feel. It's unbelievable. But I just want to apologize to Bad Bunny. I also want to apologize to my viewers because I feel you deserve an apology too. I may have jumped the gun a little bit on Bad Bunny. Now, like I said, I'm really not a huge fan of his music. I'm going to be totally honest. However, I do appreciate what message that he was sending out. And I appreciate the love and all the commitment and work that went into that show. And I appreciate him as a person and a human being. And I loved it when he gave his Grammy to that little boy, even if it was symbolic and not really, really giving his Grammy away. I'm not sure. But it just shows that the material things don't matter. What really matters is people coming together and love, and countries shouldn't be separating one another, and we shouldn't be punishing immigrants. I mean, theoretically, the US, Canada, we're all immigrants. We're all from Europe. It's only the native peoples, honestly, that are true to the land. And we have to respect that. And I think that Bad Bunny showed that. I don't talk about politics on my channel ever, and I'm not going to get into any politics here now. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying that I really, really enjoyed his message. I enjoyed the music. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan, but I still took it in and enjoyed it. And at first, I stepped into watching the Super Bowl halftime. I'm not going to say I had a bad attitude, but because of the Grammys situation, I thought, this is going to be okay, maybe, whatever, But then by the end of it, he convinced me. I was convinced that not only is he, producing some great music, but he's also a great human being. And in the end, that's the most important thing. And that's something that my master teacher, Dom Famularo, taught me, is that it doesn't matter anything about instruments and music and everything. In the end, it's all about love, happiness, and bringing joy, motivation, and inspiring people. And Bad Bunny, you inspired me to do this video today, and apologize to you. Obviously, he's never going to see this video, but my viewers are going to see this video, and I want them to know that I saw the light, so to speak, and I'm happy that I did. So I'm going to try and be a little bit more open-minded moving forward. Now, there was I think it was 127 or 131 million views. And it was the largest audience to ever view a halftime show in football. So that is incredible. And kudos to Bad Bunny once again, because people wanted to see that halftime show because, hey, we need some joy in our lives with what's been going on, the craziness that's been going on. We need joy and happiness brought to us. Now, as I want to say in conclusion, thank you very much for watching and listening to me and tolerating me, especially when I go through my little mood swings. I was really Grammy unfriendly the other day. Still am. Still am. I don't like award shows, to be totally honest, because they're not giving the awards to the right people a lot of times, in my opinion. But anyways, but if you are interested in hitting me up for lessons, for those of you that don't know, I have completely reinvented my drums lesson studio area in the basement of my home. It is exclusively designed now for shooting my YouTube videos, teaching my drum lessons, and please check out my videos I have of the tour of my lesson studio. And if you want to do what David does, which is have a lesson even online, hit me up. I can do online lessons. But if you decide, hey, I'd really like to go in person, and you live far away, I mean, not ridiculously far away, but within a driving distance, say an hour or two even, we can do that hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, lesson once a month, once every month and a half, whatever you want to do. Just hit me up, and I'd be more than happy to take on some new students. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for tolerating me. And thanks to Bad Bunny, and thanks for his entire crew for a really fantastic show. And my wife and I both really enjoyed it. All right. Thanks very much for watching. And as always, keep drumming. See ya.